Ooh. Looks like we're live. Oh, I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice. Gotta get the Xbox blanket. It's a little bit chilly. It's a little bit chilly. Oh, something went wrong over here in the chat bubble. That's not what you want to see. I want to be able to read. Well, damn. What's going on over here in the chat? This is so weird.
Sir. Hail.
It straight up just won't, like, so usually on my end, I'll pull it up right here. That's the wrong thing. What the hell? Display capture? What's going on? There. Here. Here's my screen. Usually, there's chat right here. But for some reason, something's going wrong over here. So, I guess my only, option here is to, if I want to read chat, is to go and open up the YouTube app itself and watch my own stream, which seems a little silly, I'm not gonna lie. I think I could still run polls and stuff through here. Alright. Okay, yeah, I can still do polls and stuff right here. Super chat. Start goal? What the hell? 10 Whoa, they have like goals and stuff for timer 30 minutes? Bro, what? We're gonna set 10 hours. Teal and higher? Dude, are they literally trying to turn YouTube into like Twitch? I'll host a Q&A session. I'll do the thug shaker. No, seriously, wait, I want to show you guys this on my side. Damn it, I keep on pulling up Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, so you can set up like a super chat goal. I wanted to do that for the stream, just to see if it would incentivize, because I'm a greedy bastard, you know. I want to make all the money in the world. But like the default was like 10 super chats at $5 in 30 minutes, bro. Who do they think I am? Fucking PewDiePie? We'll do see, I don't know, like that seems like really greedy. I feel like the minimum donation, is that not greedy? I don't know. We'll just do all the colors. We'll do it. I plan on streaming for about 2 hours, and I don't know what will we do. Oh, dude, this is like crazy Inception. What I'm watching right now. Hold up. We'll bring back Oblivion Remastered while I'm setting this up, so people are actually watching gameplay of something. I don't know what's a good super chat goal. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I'll host a Q and in a session, because that's what, is that how you spell session? Dude, I'm like illiterate. Yeah, okay, that's how you spell session. Alright. Start goal. Alright. We are in Oblivion Remastered. Came out yesterday. I'm actually pretty happy with the performance that I was getting on Oblivion Remastered. There are people that disagree. I think today, specifically, what I want to do is some side quest stuff. I'm not necessarily... Actually, no, I know exactly what side quest stuff I want to do. I want to make my way over to the Imperial City and do the Bloated Float quest, because that's one of my favorite quests in the game. So that's what we're going to do. We need to make our way over to the Imperial City waterfront. Got my water and such. There are comparisons out. Oh, damn. I just spit everywhere. There was water on my mustache. There are comparisons out with this version and the Steam Deck. Steam Deck version looks like a Switch 1 port in comparison. I would argue that the there was not a single Switch 1 port that looks as bad as Oblivion Remastered on the Steam Deck. Maybe The Witcher 3. The Steam Deck port does look really rough.
Speak.
The Oblivion Remaster for the Switch 2 looks really good, in my opinion. But yeah, I want to do the Bloated Float quest. So to start this quest, you got to... And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to... The Path of Dawn. Yeah. So to do this quest, you got to come to the Bloated Float and just walk up in this, John. Welcome to everybody joining the stream. Don't just lurk, say hi in the chat. I would appreciate it. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good night. We gotta rent a room.
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
I would like to rent a bed, sir.
There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll take it.
A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left.
All right, that sounds good.
Farewell.
This has me excited for Elden Ring. Hopefully it'll run and look better than the Steam Deck version as well. I've never played Elden Ring. But, you know, Elden Ring has its own proprietary game engine that isn't Unreal 5, so if Oblivion Remastered can run this well on the Switch 2, I have no reason to believe that Elden Ring wouldn't run well either. You know, I feel like something went wrong here. I tried to start this quest, and I thought all you had to do was rent a room here at the Bloated Float, and then sleep in the bed. Do I have to sleep in the bed for, like, multiple hours? Maybe you're supposed to talk about the Golden Galleon. Although I didn't see that in the options of his dialogue. Okay, there we go. An unexpected voyage. I've awakened to find that the Bloated Float has somehow put to sea with myself on board. I need to find the owner and discover what's happened. Make this my active quest, please. Oh, we got a guy. He doesn't look very friendly. I think we're going to close the door. Just he'd go back to bed. Maybe if I sleep long enough, everything will go back to normal. Is he gone now? Oh no. He's figured me out. Alright, well, I guess we gotta talk to you, right?
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands.
You know, it's none of your business. I'm a fair customer. I paid to be on this boat just like you.
Intruders are my business. I think instead of locking you in the storage room with the bouncer, I'm gonna dump your body overboard.
I think that's a bad decision. Now, I think that there is like a alternative ending to this quest to where you can like talk to every one of the Blackwater brigands and get like a good ending, so to speak. But you have to get like certain types of information. Anyways, keep up the good work, man. Your videos are awesome. Awesome. I gotta go to bed. I go back to work in like 5 hours. Alright, man. Have a great night. Oh, fuck. I meant to read that. Hold up. I've killed a thief named Lynch. Apparently, he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the Bloated Float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the Bloated Float's bouncer in the storage room. Some bouncer he is. He couldn't even keep this random Lynch-ass guy off the boat. I should search his body and see if there's a key to free him. Alright, well... Oh my god, did you see the blood just, like, disappear from my sword? That's not what you want to see. Lynch's instructions. Can I take your sword? Steel longsword? Looks like I can. Surely that's better than my steel short sword. It is. I think we're gonna favorite this instead. I like the steel short sword's design, but the steel long sword does more damage. I think I was trying to do like a combat archer build, but I don't have very many arrows to do that. So we're gonna go with sword gameplay for now. I should read Lynch's note, shouldn't I? Where is it? Oh, I gotta go to inventory. Lynch's instructions. Lynch, your instructions are to make your way to the bottom of the deck of the ship and secure all of the rooms there. He did not do that. Make sure you don't disturb Minx. She's to be left alone to her assignment. Remember, after the ship is scuttled, we'll meet back in Breville in 3 days. Make sure you destroy this note after you memorize it. It seems as though he did not memorize it at all. Looks like he didn't even set out to do the plan that he was given. Alright. We'll unlock the bouncer. See what's going on over here.
About time someone showed up.
Bro, you're the bouncer. What do you mean?
I'm Raman Gromarat, the bloated floats bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship.
I
They took myself
got that
and
much
Ornell, the float's
from
owner, hostage,
being kidnapped.
put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
Okay,
Good
so
luck.
you suck as...
You'll need
I
it.
feel like the bouncer doesn't get to, you know, pick what he does and doesn't deal with. I feel like he's paid to just protect the thing he's being paid to protect.
Ho there, where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed.
My bad. I did read the note and it said not to disturb you, but, you know, Lynch set me up here. Sent me up here.
Lynch sent you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine?
Yes, he sent me to assist her.
What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch?
He's dead. Okay. That's the only option I have? Really? I can't even lie? I've lied up until this point. There is no Lynch. Well, I mean, there was a Lynch. I mean, I guess he's dead now, though. Mom always said to be truthful.
You bested Lynch. I always knew he was out of practice. Oh well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him, as usual.
I don't know, if you're anything like Lynch, you're probably not very good at killing me. Oh, wait, you have a little more health than I expected. Although that's just like a basic-ass fireball. Surely it's not the most strong thing I can be doing. Oh, yeah, no, dude, you're toast. Combat Archer? Oblivion Remastered? Gyro gameplay? I think I ran out of arrows. Do I have any more? I have 14 Dremora field arrows. Oh, hey, look at that. I leveled up. I think I'm going to go take another nap so I can take my level up. I've killed a second thief. This one, a dark elf named Minx. Seems like these thieves are using strange code names. The only useful bit of advice I discovered is that their leader seems to be named Celine. I should search her belongings for anything of use, then make my way to the top of the deck and secure the ship's will for Grommen. Alright, cool. Do you have anything on you? Gold. My arrows. Top deck key.
Nice work.
How did you know I killed her? There was like no way for you to know that. You just guessed? Pretty good guess, I guess. I'm gonna go back down to the bottom of the ship so I can sleep and level up. It's a hard day's work killing 2 people, you know? I think I've already got this figured out because yesterday I was able to level up. And I think I'm putting stuff into agility because that's the governing attribute for bow. Then we'll put stuff into speed, and the rest will go into endurance. Alright, up to the top of the ship now. We must secure the will for Grommen. Grobnob. What's her name?
Top deck clear yet?
No, it's not. Dude, stop being so fucking pushy. You're literally the guard of the ship. I'm just like a random guy. Maybe I should kill him. There should be an alternate ending for this quest where I take over the ship and I steal the Golden Galleon.
Ah, what are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet?
No. I'm awaiting orders.
Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon. When did all this happen?
3 days ago.
Damn that woman. She promised a 4-part split when we recovered the Golden Galleon. She never said anything about splitting it 5 ways. She said when we got back to the safe house in Breville, we would divide the loot after she fenced the damn thing. Do Lynch and Minx know about this?
Lynch and Minx are dead. Again, why can't I just lie to this guy? He looks like he's cracked out of his mind.
If I kill you, that means Celine and I split the take 2 ways. This heist is getting better and better.
Well,
Best you can do.
lucky for me, I know secret Oblivion. Oh, wait, no. Oh, shit. No, wait, hold up. No, my secret tech. It's not working. You used to be able to just jump on the top of this boat and do, like, a funny thing and, like, shoot him from the top of this. Oh, I guess you can't do that now. All right. Close quarter archery. The best way to conduct combat in Oblivion. This is an OP build. OC, please do not steal. Hopefully I have enough arrows. Oh shit.
Why won't you?
Die? Like you? I've slain yet another thief. This one, a large Nord named Wrath. He was guarding the ship's wheel. He mentioned that they hijacked the bloated float to recover something called the Golden Galleon. I should now get Garmin and tell him that the path to the ship's wheel is safe. Cool. Oh, so, okay. How does arrow retrieval work in Oblivion Remastered? Or in Oblivion in general? Because I feel like I just got back every arrow that I didn't shoot off into the distance. Do you get 100% arrow recovery? I just tried to use gyro to pick up that arrow. Dude, there needs to be gyro for like first-person action whenever you don't even have the bow. It needs to be like Splatoon, man. I need all the gyro I can get. Hold up. Do I have a torch? I feel like it would make finding this last arrow a wee bit easier. Torch? No, I think that John just gone. I think I should just cut my losses. I lost that arrow forever. Alright.
Top deck clear yet?
Yeah?
Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormill is safe. Be cautious.
All right.
Your leader sounds...
I guess I gotta go save Ormill now.
How'd you get in here?
I took the key from Wrath.
Roth? I told him to guard the wheel
Roth.
and not talk
That's
to
a
anybody.
weird way to
Who
say
are you?
that. I'm here to join the gang.
We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was...
3 months ago?
What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well.
The Golden Galleon.
How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house. No one will find us there.
That sounds like a Fable voice line. You mean in Breville?
Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the in-routings before we departed. You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch?
I wouldn't say that I was hiding. I kind of paid for the room to be here, and you just happened to steal the boat. But yeah, I killed them all. Again, I can't just lie for some reason.
Impossible. You defeated the three of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise.
Yes.
Please
Yes, it would.
accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please. No treasure is worth my life. The
Smart
bloated
decision.
float is yours.
That's a good idea. And we get the Blackwater Blade, which is a unique item. A unique one-handed sword in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Oh, but it's worse than my Steel Longsword. Or at least it has less damage. It's 4 damage per swing, and the Steel Longsword is 5. What's the enchantment? Absorb fatigue on strike. I feel like fatigue damage is not as strong as it is in normal Oblivion, but the sword itself looks really cool. And it's got this cool green aura. It's one of the few truly unique weapons in Oblivion. There's a lot in Oblivion that are unique, but they just have unique names. They don't necessarily actually have unique skins.
I'm your
Also,
prisoner.
I'm over-encumbered. We do not like that. We can get rid of the Iron Claymore. Oh. How do I drop this? X? Alright. Wait, no. Wait, what? Very confused. Hello, Ormel.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish.
Blackwater Brigands. I've murdered them all. Well, okay, I murdered 3 of them, and the 4th one surrendered because I'm a badass.
If you get Selena safely locked up, I can tell you all I know. I won't feel safe until you do that.
She surrendered, though.
I've already surrendered. What more do you want?
Oh, no. Is the quest broken?
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I fear... If you get...
No.
Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port.
Okay, wait, so I have to... Okay. Dude, I thought I was, like, stuck in the quest. She's following me, right? Yes. I guess we're going down here. In the room that was locked before. This one right here. This door is sealed and cannot be opened. Okay, not that one either. This one? Get in here. Celine is now safely locked inside a room on the inn deck. I should return to Ormel and let him know so we can finally get the ship to home. Where did she go? No, actually, seriously, where did she go? She's, like, stored away in my asshole? Like, alright. In my eyes, I feel... Okay, now that's just rude. In my eyes, she just escaped. There's no other reasoning behind her random disappearance. Fucking, okay, everybody's just disappearing these days. Where did he go? There he is. Your hair's a little tall. You might need to take a little off the top. It's poking through the floorboards.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough.
Alright, tell me about the Blackwater Brigands.
Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the
What even
previous
is a
owner hid
galleon?
within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made
A
completely
large
of gold.
multi-masted
At the time,
sailing ship
the
used
idea was
primarily
quite
as a
clever, I
warship
thought.
and
I
armed
figured
cargo
the law
carrier
would draw
from the
more
15th through
curiosity
18th
seekers
centuries.
and adventurers looking
Alright,
for
so
the
it was like
treasure.
a
What could the harm
a
be if while they
golden
were here,
model
they
ship.
bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite
That sounds
a bit
cool enough, I
since
guess.
I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks. Please, go
All
get
right.
some rest.
Sounds good enough to me. Is 1 hour enough to get back? The bloated float has arrived back at the Imperial City. I should speak with Ormel before I disembark. Man, that's a $5 word right there. Disembark. That's one that I need to use more often.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course.
75 gold for taking down
Farewell,
an
my
entire band of thieves. I guess the real quest reward, though, is getting the sword, the Blackwater Blade. It's pretty badass, not gonna lie. Alright. We done the side quest I wanted to do. I think now we're gonna go back to... What, dude, what was the freaking, the Break of Dawn? Oh, I gotta get all those Mysterium Xarxes, though. No, not the Mysterium Xarxes. It's the commentaries on...
What is it, citizen?
Mankar Cameron's commentaries? Hold up, wait. The Path of Dawn. I should speak to Joffrey about how to recover... Okay. So I gotta go back to Cloud Roller Temple, which is over yonder? No. Over Sunder. I have no... Oh, yeah, it's right here. Really not sure if that was worth it. 75 gold. Oh, dude, I was in the Imperial City. I should have went and bought some arrows. I'm, like, really lacking on those right now. Lag? Whoa. That was weird. I was controlling my camera while I was in my quick select menu. Hello, Joffrey. Can we speak?
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Yes, I will join us. I've just started my playthrough, also picked up the Lord of the Rings game that just dropped. Did you get the physical version, or did you get the digital version? There's been a lot of problems with people getting the physical version. If you got the physical version, I'm going to be, like, really jealous. Because I went to, like, 10 stores. Not 10. It was, like, 3. I went to 3 stores yesterday, could not find it, and it's sold out everywhere. Also, I've heard about that Lord of the Rings game. Is it any good? Physical? No! No! Dude, congratulations. Congratulations. People are reselling that shit on eBay right now for, like, 200 bucks. Is that, Lord of the Rings game any good? Pre-ordered at Walmart 3 weeks ago. Alright, alright. I had the chance to do that, but I thought I was too good for that. I was like, I don't pre-order video games. I'll just go to Walmart day one. I should have fucking pre-ordered that shit. I was literally, like, I had the opportunity to do it. I was in a mall, like, looking at my phone, looking at the pre-order, and I had, like, I was literally about to hit the, like, purchase button. Like, I had already clicked pre-order, had my card information entered, and then I was like, I'll just wait till launch day to get it. Nope. Did not happen. Did not fucking happen. Anyways, yes, I will join the Blades.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
They're supposed to be doing... Oh, wait, I got an Akavir Katana for joining. That's dope. They're supposed to be doing some restocks, though, of the game, so that's fine. Let's talk about how to get the Amulet of
You're right.
Kings.
We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Alright, sounds
warm
good.
Regards to Boris.
So I just did that side quest so I could get the Blackwater Blade, and then immediately I was rewarded with an arguably better sword. Feels bad, man. But you know what? We will take it. I forgot you even got this as a quest reward.
He did well to send you to me.
Lotor game is decent, really. I've never played it back. I never played it back in the 360 days, and the online co-op looks promising. See, whoa! I just noticed that my bow and my shield are out at the same time. Oh, okay, that's fine now. Yeah, see, the new Lotor game. I seen it on Facebook, but I have no idea what the game is. Lord of the Rings War in the North. Is that the RTS? Or is Middle Earth the RTS?
I'm surprised to see you here. Have you been to talk to... Yes?
What do you mean you're surprised
Welcome
to see me
aboard,
here?
sir.
I've been here.
It will be an honor to serve with you.
War in the North. Lotor. War in the North. Is that the... No, that is not the RTS. I played an RTS Lotor game way back in the day on the Xbox 360. And I thought that maybe that was this game, but it's not. Also, if you're watching the stream and enjoying it, please drop a like on the stream. I would, it helps the stream out, and I would appreciate it a lot.
Good morning, sir.
And if you don't, your penis shrinks 3 inches. I don't make the rules. But if you like it, it grows 4. So really, you're just chopping your own dick off if you don't like the stream. That's for everybody watching. Now, yes, okay, so I can take this stuff. That's exactly what I came down here for. I wanted to yoink this shit. I got a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory. God. And I need to get rid of it. I've been rocking, like, basic ass gear for, like, a minute. Black and burgundy outfit? Holy, that's some swag. I can't wear it, though. I need to wear actual armor. And I'm still over encumbered. Bro, what? What do I get rid of? Just everything? Sure, why not? Is there a Quirus? There is a Quirus. Give me the Quirus. Some people get mad when I say Quirus and say that it's Quirus. I've always said Quirus. Quiros. I think that's an acceptable pronunciation. That's how I've always said it. Now, the real thing is, are there greaves down here? They got arrows. I'll take that. Been needing those. Greaves. They got an Akavir Daikatana down here. I wish it was as good as the original Oblivion. Oh, wait, yeah, the greaves are right there. Okay. I just completely missed them. Boom! Oh, wait, I still need the boots. Oh, wait, do they not have the boots here? I'm still wearing leather boots. Come on, you gotta have boots. You have everything else down here. Are they down here? How do you crouch? That button? No, you have every single piece of armor except the boots down here? No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. How is that possible? And how have I not found a pair of heavy armor boots yet? I'll take the Akavir Daikatana, though. It's gonna make me fat walk, though. Wait. Did they... I wonder. Did they fix the swing speed of this yet? Shield and Claymore. Okay, no, it does not seem as though they fixed the swing speed of the Akavir Daikatana. Unfortunately, it is still the Chud version. I found you on TikTok a couple months ago. It was Skyrim content that got me. Dude, that's crazy. And now my sword is through my hand. Dude, I love Oblivion Remastered. Dude, that shit is just... What? Is that the gloves or just how the sword is? Oh yeah, it's just the gloves. No fucking way. Oh wait. No, it's fixed now. Wait, no it's not. Dude, what the hell are we doing here? I look up. What the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, I love video games. Y'all are seeing this, right? This isn't the Nintendo Switch 2, by the way. This is just how the game is. Holy fuck. What is... This room is cursed. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Yo, what's up, Dragon? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Running it back with some more Oblivion Remastered on the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm streaming. Sadly, been having a few freezes with this game today. Unfortunate. Do you think that it's the port's fault, or do you think that that is just normal Oblivion Remastered stuff? Because I'm gonna be honest, I do not think when I was playing it on my Xbox Series X and on my PC, I never had freezing problems. So that could just be like a Switch 2 thing. Because actually, the first time I froze in this game was yesterday when I was playing during the loading screen. And I think you were here for that. Because you told me about the, how that's like a holdover from the original Oblivion. Oh shit, oh shit. This is dangerous. This is so dangerous. I feel like your character is so, like, fast in Oblivion Remastered compared to the original one. I'm starting to think it's the port. I never froze on my Xbox or PS5. That is unfortunate. Now, fortunately, the only the only freeze that I've gotten was that one last night. Got a highwayman here. See, I keep on getting this fucking shield glitch, though. I did get this on my Xbox, but it wasn't as frequent as what I'm getting here. What the hell? Bandit Highwayman? What are we doing here? Yeah, I just keep on getting these random, like, graphical glitches, though. And actually, I wasn't getting these yesterday. It's gotta be these gauntlets, dude. Ever since I put on these gauntlets, I've been getting some weird graphical glitches, like with this, Oh, it's not doing it anymore. I was getting some weird graphical glitches, though, because of these gauntlets. I'll take this arrow. Where's the guy I just killed? I want my arrows back. Oh, I guess I already took them. Bruma Caverns. What's in there? I think I'm gonna check out the Bruma Caverns. Whoa, weird bounce. My toxic trait with Oblivion is like, it's different from the way I play Skyrim. The way that I play Skyrim, I've always been like not super, like, yeah, I guess super into the exploring. See, I fucking did it again. But I've been like, always been like super into the exploring part of Skyrim. But for Oblivion, I've always just like speed ran the main quest and all the side content that I wanted. Because at least in my personal opinion, I think Skyrim is a better like exploratory game. But Oblivion has the better quest. And I think that's probably something to do with, like, I feel like every time I go exploring, every time I'm in a cave in Oblivion, this room is here. Every cave in Oblivion has this room. And every alien ruin in Oblivion looks the same. I mean, I guess the same thing can be said about Skyrim's, like, Draugr tombs. But I think it's, especially bad in Oblivion. I read something somewhere one time that said that all of the caves and shit in Oblivion were procedurally generated. Did I just take a big circle? No, I didn't. No. Dude, I'm screenshotting with my brain right now. Hold up. Wait. I don't even need a screenshot with my brain. I can literally just screenshot with Nintendo Switch 2. Hold up. We're going back to the starting room, and we're going to compare these rooms. There's no fucking way that they can be the exact same room. There is no way. There is no way that they can be the exact same room. This is the room we were just in. And this is the room we were in. These are the exact same room. So this is why I don't like exploring in Oblivion. Dude, that's so funny. You think they would have changed some of the layouts of the caves in Oblivion Remastered. But no. We're going to change the art style and do some weird lore implications, but we're going to leave all the samey caves the alone. Yeah, I feel you. I don't really enjoy exploring in Oblivion, where I end up spending 99% of my time in Skyrim wandering. Oblivion caves are bad. Well, we just proved it here live on stream that it is especially bad, dude. Fuck. There's a trick to this. We gotta get the slow fall one. That one. Okay, this one. Also, they changed the lock picking in Oblivion Remastered. And I feel like in Oblivion 2006, you can literally just bounce it and then click A, no matter what. With Oblivion Remastered, Mythic Dawn commentaries too. Oh, wait a second. This is a place you need to go for the main quest. Just completely here by accident. Did not... Dude, I forgot about that. That this was this place. Also, I am so over and cucumbered. Okay, that should be good enough. Descend at Sigil Stone? Absorb agility on strike, fortify agility on self. I feel like that's a bad enchantment. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, that's... I don't want that. But yeah, like I was saying, Oblivion 2006, like, you can just bounce it, and if you get the timing right, you can do it no matter what. They made it more gamey in Oblivion Remastered. It's really odd, the things that they decided to change. What the fuck is this? Why does it do this? It's really odd the things they decided to change and the things that they decided to keep the same in Oblivion, like in the transition to Oblivion Remastered. There really doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason for anything in specific. Just a whole bunch of fucking gobbledygook. Just exited the sewers myself, bro, bravo. I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared exiting the sewers because I was like on Twitter all day, like looking at tweets about Oblivion Remastered and its performance. People on Twitter like really hate Oblivion Remastered. But I was like on there all day trying to just like seeing stuff. People are like, dude, it runs so bad. And I was kind of scared about the overworld, but actually pleasantly surprised. And also, I feel like the sewers do not do this port justice, because the sewers are not a good showing of just how graphically sound the Switch 2 port is here. Like, getting outside, and like that opening scene when you get to the docks is always like, it's always like, oh, dude, that looks so nice. It's always been like that. But like seeing it on the Switch 2 and like it still being like really good looking was like, holy shit, dude. We are in the future. I can play this in handheld. Low-key wished Remastered had an option to turn off Unreal Engine visuals and play with the 2006 graphics. You know, I have thought about that. I think the perfect Oblivion Remastered for me would have been, like, take the original 2006 version of the game, upscale the textures to, like, native 4K, maybe fix, not even maybe, fix some of the game-breaking bugs in the original, and then add some of the combat improvements that were in, like, made in Oblivion Remastered. And I'm not specifically talking about the way, like, weapon combos works, although it's low-key more satisfying. More so, like, level scaling. I don't know. Oblivion Remastered is just like a giant grab bag of give and take for me. Because it does genuinely improve on some aspects, but in others, it, like, completely fucks the pooch, dude. It's such a mixed bag of feelings for me. And I feel like such a boomer every time I talk, like, complain about it, because I'm like, these are problems that, like, newer... Because there's a lot of people that never played Oblivion 2006 that, you know, went back to, like, first experienced this game through Oblivion Remastered. And I think that was, like, the entire point of releasing the remaster, you know, to reach a complete new audience for the game. And I always feel like a boomer, because I'm like, you know, there's people that definitely enjoy these changes and wouldn't be able to play Oblivion 2006. But, like, I feel like, in some regards, like, it's objectively better. And the only reason they hold their opinions, it's almost like reverse nostalgia, you know? Like, sure, I'm nostalgic for the original mechanics, so you could say that it's like, oh, he's blinded by nostalgia. But also, like, you're not necessarily nostalgic, but you have, like, what's it? Recency bias? Because you played Oblivion Remastered. Most of those people that say that, though, never played Oblivion 2006. I will concede that some of the changes are good. Like, I like the new leveling system for Oblivion Remastered. Not needing to min-max is awesome. Two-handed is actually viable in the original. True. See, okay, the thing about two-handed is it's not viable in Oblivion Remastered. It's just that claymores are completely useless. Like, warhammers are fine, and battle axes, for some reason, are just the fastest two-handed weapon. Like, they're actually just 50% faster than claymores and warhammers. But warhammers do like 50% more damage on average. So, it's like, why would I ever use claymores? And warhammers are the same speed. I talked about this all in my recent review. It's like a whole thing. I wish I still had a claymore in my inventory. Then I could demonstrate what I'm talking about. My speed is being drained. Why? You have a magical warhammer? Always liked the iron warhammer. I think it looks cool. Yeah, this is as fast as a claymore. That's awesome. I love the... What the shit? Something broke. What broke? Everything broke. Why? I feel like I haven't done anything for it to break. Maybe when I picked it up, it was already broken. What? What? I got the warhammer still in my hand, but it's not in my hand. Holy shit, bro. Low-key, this might be more buggy on the Switch, too. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have played the game a little more before I made my first impressions video. None of this shit was happening, though, I feel like. Okay, there we go. We're back to our hands. I want to know what's broken. Is it my shield? Sure, it's probably my shield.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Is it my shield? I should have picked up the blade shield while I was in... Yeah, it's my shield. I should have picked up the shield while I was at Cloud Ruler Temple. Complete and total oversight by me. I only ever used claymores because I love how they look. They do look really awesome. So my favorite build in Oblivion 2006 was Akavir, like enchanted Akavir Dai Katana with destruction. Very, very fun playstyle. That with some like enchanted robes, so you're like super speedy demon. And you got like the touch fire spell. Mwah. Chef's kiss. My favorite thing about those touch spells with like claymores in Oblivion is like you hold it, and then like when you go to use the spell, you like put your hands out, but you still have the claymore in your hand, but like your hands are flat, so like the claymore... I shouldn't be swinging a knife around in my face, but like the handle of the... Like your hands are flat, so it's just like glued to your hands. It's super silly, but like, I don't know, you're magical. Why shouldn't it be like that, right? That's what a magic man does. Horse stable.
Greetings.
I don't like your hair. You're like bald. You're actually just balding. That's my probably like the worst change about Oblivion. Like any Unreal. I don't know if it's modern video games or just modern video games using Unreal, but I feel like modern video games can't get hair right. The hair either just looks bad. No. The hair always just looks bad. Especially with facial hair. There's like never good facial hair options. And if there is, they're always like, because of the way they do hair in modern video games, you can like see through beards. I want like a big, luscious, like...
You have my ear, citizen.
Bear Grylls beard in my fantasy video game. But I can't get that. Where's the... I probably don't even have anything to sell. I was going to say, let me go to the market district, but I low-key don't have anything to sell. Everything in my inventory I want to keep. I just need to level up strength the next opportunity I get. I do need more arrows, though. Hopefully they're forced to actually support the game and fix the weird-ass bugs. You know... Probably not. Because who would handle the bugs? Would it be Bethesda or Virtuous? Right, because Virtuous obviously like does not care about Oblivion. Like it was funny because in their in the Xbox presentation when they announced this game, they were like, "Oh, dude, we understand how important this game is to the gamers. Like, we wanted to give Oblivion the treatment it deserved," which was a fucking lie. They did not give this game the treat. Well, I'm okay. That's a little harsh. They did not treat this game with the care that I believe it deserved. But like, and then they just abandoned it after launch. Like it never got like it's only now getting a performance update because they made the Switch 2 port and they figured out a way to optimize the game, and they're going to apply those optimizations to other platforms. That's the only reason that we're getting the optimization ports now. Or optimization fixes now for the other consoles.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
All right.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
I'm ready when you are, Boris.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Cool. He went from whispering to talking, like, actually really loudly. Oh, I like how that butter knife is moving around there. Alright, well...
Luther Broad's boarding house.
Why does he have blonde eyebrows but gray hair?
Food? See me.
I also didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to get out of the seat. How do I... I don't know what button I pressed to get out of the seat, but I'm out of the seat now. I just want them to fix the freezing. Yeah, that's definitely fair. I still... See, this shit right here where the sword goes through my hand, that's low-key fucking annoying.
Will welcome your soul in oblivion.
And it's only with the Blades gauntlets that happens. Also, where did his shirt go? He had a shirt on before he did that. The enemy agent who attacked Boris is dead. I should find out what Boris has learned about our enemies. And now my arm is going through the gauntlets. That is the queerest. Yep, there we go. I'm just better off with no gauntlets. I can't deal with that, man. It looks so silly.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
The enemy has the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought.
I found Uriel's heir.
Thank Talos,
I'm just like
even.
lore dumping right now
Martin
to this guy.
Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
What's our next move, my main man, Boris?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
All right.
I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need.
Tarmina's the lady, the
What do you
Argonian
need,
in the
friend?
Mages Guild, right? I believe so. I believe I would also like to go to the Imperial City Market District before I go to Tarmina. I want to buy some arrows. Maybe... I want to do sword and shield, but also use bow and arrow. But I don't like how every time I equip my bow, the shield is also there. Okay, and there is still allegedly something broken on my person. What is it? It is my rough leather boots. That makes sense, because there were no blades boots in the place that I ransacked. Okay. I do not know how I missed that. We can fix these. Fixed everything. That's cool. I want the Imperial City Market District. Where would that be? City Palace.
Hello there.
Elven Gardens. Market District. That's this way. And then we'll go talk to Tarmina. I want some new arrows.
What is it, citizen?
Sink down in the chair. I have to use the Samsung Q9U when I stream, because my XLR setup doesn't work when I stream.
What is it now?
Like, I don't know what's wrong. It just, like, pops and cracks. And it's not always been like that. What the hell is that noise? There is some weird graphical issues going on over here. The shadows are not helpful. Happy. That's gotta be DLSS, right? Like AI resolution, AI upscaling. It is very rough around the edges. Still generally happy with it though.
I'm waiting.
Let's do barter.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Dude, you're offering me 1 gold for a pearl. I had to go into the jaws of a clam to retrieve that. 234 for the Kavach Quiris. Is it wrong of me to sell that? Possibly. I want arrows. That's what I came here for. 265 iron arrows. I want the steel ones. 4 gold apiece? That's highway robbery. Just give me like 20 of them. For 80 gold? Sure.
Fine. A pleasure. Just stop talking.
Shut up. Yep, the DLSS and the Switch 2 is a light version and it hates shadows. Makes sense, makes sense. I think it would be interesting if in a future update they gave the option to lower some of the graphic settings for like a balanced mode, like, because low-key I think everybody was expecting the Switch like when they were showing the screenshots of Oblivion Remastered Switch 2 port on like the Nintendo eShop. I thought they were just lying about the screenshots. I thought the screenshots they were using were from like the PC version. But no, I think they were actually from the Switch 2. So if people were already thinking that the game is going to look worse than it does, that they should give an option to downgrade the game for a higher frame rate. Because I mean, like, again, I know I keep talking about it, but the Steam Deck, I know there's definitely people out there that played it on the Steam Deck. And it looks fucking god-awful on the Steam Deck. I'm not saying, like, downgrade it to the level of the Steam Deck, but I'm sure you could get it looking better than the Steam Deck, running at, like, even 45 FPS, I think is a very good middle ground.
What is it, citizen?
I mean, hell, dude, when Skyrim Switch 2 first came out, it was at 30 FPS. And then somehow, they did some magic and got it running at a stable 60. Stable-ish. So I'm just saying, I think they could do some post-launch work on this to get it working at 45 FPS at least.
You have my...
Because that's like kind of like, that 45 FPS target was like popularized by Steam Deck users because it's a good middle ground between like a smoother frame rate and like good looking graphics. Also, Unreal Engine 5 shadows on lower settings look horrible. Yeah, man, I can tell. Like, I'm sure, like, okay. Let's just take a look at everything we got here. Pretty nice looking image. I think that maybe, like, you could see, I don't see. The thing is, I'm not looking at like a graphics. Oh shit. I thought I was gonna die there. I'm not looking at a graphics menu right now, so I can't really like give any critiques on what should be changed to achieve that higher frame rate. Maybe draw distance could be changed, but also it's a pretty stable frame rate on interior areas, so I find it hard to believe that it couldn't get 45 FPS in like a cave just as is. I feel like the biggest problem is maybe the draw distance. I mean, because it's definitely higher than, like, the Xbox 360's version. Oblivion version draw distance. NPCs walking around in the distance have horde ghosting from DLSS. I did notice that. They're also very choppy. Like, okay, so when we were playing it, when I was playing it yesterday on stream, it reminded me, and I don't know if I'll be able to find a clip of it, Morrowind distant NPC walk. Like, when NPCs walk in the distance of, like, Morrowind, they're like, boom, boom. Like, I don't know, dude. It's like 1 frame per second. It's like stop motion animation. And that's what it reminded me of when I saw it yesterday. But of course, searching Morrowind distant NPC walk does not yield any results of what I want to find. I should not be surprised. OMG, you're so right. I know what you mean. I loved playing Morrowind. Dude, everybody loves playing Morrowind. That might have been an Xbox only thing, though. I can't remember if it was on PC. Maybe, though. I don't think it's on OpenMW, which is the main way I play Morrowind on PC these days. Definitely on the Xbox, though, because vivid memories of me initially playing Morrowind on the Xbox 360 through backwards compatibility and running at like 12 frames per second.
Yes.
And seeing those distant NPCs and being like, wow, I can't believe people fucking love this game. I was also like 12. Hello, Tarmina.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Tell me about the Mythic Dawn.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
I think in the original Oblivion, she said Daedric cults, right? Did they change her voice actor in Oblivion Remastered?
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
I need to find the Mythic Dawn.
Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mankar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
Where can I find these books? Even though I already have the first 2 chapters, just saying. I might have sequence broke a little bit. But where can I find these books?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please.
I mean, I don't need it.
Said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Thank you, Tarmina. I appreciate you. Although I was already there. Yes, I believe voice actors were changed, mostly the beast races. That makes sense. I think they did a pretty good job reenacting the original voices, voices.
What's
because
this about?
I think the that's pretty much what the Argonians sounded like. I think in Oblivion 2006. So they did a pretty good job. Or maybe I'm thinking of Skyrim Argonians. Maybe that's what they sound like in Skyrim. I don't know. I have some autistic knowledge about the Elder Scrolls, but the voices are just not something that are locked in my memory. Dude, for the longest time, I literally did not know that, like, every Nord would, and, like, basically one guy voices everybody in Skyrim and Oblivion. And so, like, I would, like, listen to, like, say, Rayloff, and he was, like, a different person. Like, the voice, like, I don't know, I could not comprehend the fact, like, the character was, like, the character, and they had, like, a special, like, a unique voice in my head, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to articulate what I'm trying to say.
Well met.
Oh, hello, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. They sound closer to Skyrim now, I'm pretty sure. That's the whole reason they changed the voice actors. Okay, that's what I figured. Or I guess I didn't figure that. I had the inkling that that's how it was. I'm gonna have to wait once I get into the
Please show your respect for the
Market
Imperial
District.
Palace by keeping your voice down.
What if I yelled right now? I'm not gonna yell. It's like 9 p.m. That would be rude. I don't think my neighbors can hear me though if I yell. Can you not jump if you don't have stamina? I don't remember that. One thing that I didn't talk about in my recent first impressions of this game is the loading screens. And I think that's something that I probably should have talked about. But I think the reason I didn't talk about it is because they're not that long. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised how fast the Switch 2 can load this game. And you know, now that I'm saying it out loud, it literally might just be because I have this game internally installed on, like, the Switch 2 SSD. Which, from what I understand, is pretty fast. I can only imagine the load times on the cartridge are probably longer.
What is it?
But I should have mentioned it in my review. I just didn't think about it. Like, they're not super fast, but, like, it's not bad. Yeah, like, that's not horrible. Definitely nothing like Oblivion 2006 on the Xbox 360. That shit took forever to load, bro.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
I'm looking for Mysterium Xarxes.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
I need volumes 3 and 4, my good man.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up.
And you would be terribly
So
disappointed if I shoved
sorry
my
I
sword
can't
up
help
your
you.
ass. Now give me the fucking book.
Good day.
Alright, then I will wait 1 hour until Gwyneth's pussyfoot is here.
I'm sorry, but I'm late for an appointment. I've no time to talk now. I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you go.
The Switch 2 is very
Keep us in
impressive
mind for
hardware.
any future
It's
needs.
insane how fast it can
Thank
load
you,
games
thank
despite its
you.
size.
I can't tell you how long
I
I've
am
been
very
looking for
impressed
this
with it.
book.
I'm not going to lie. Hey, wait, no! Fuck. I'm never reading chat again. I fucking missed the dialogue. Never reading chat again. Never. I feel like I saw a new, message pop up. Gwyneth, I'm not
Make
letting
it
you
quick.
escape through my fingers again. Commentaries, Volume 3. Give it here. Sword up penis, if no.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
No. Give me the book and I'll leave, though.
Are you threatening me? You can't scare me. I'll call the guards if you don't leave at once.
No, you won't call the guards, Gwyneth, because you're Gwyneth's pussyfoot the third.
What do you mean? I'm an upstanding citizen. I have nothing to hide.
Wait, did I read that wrong? Oh, it said... Wait, what? Wait, we gotta go back. I gotta go back on the stream timeline. Did I read that wrong? That is not the response I expected. Wait, what? What did it say? Fuck. No, you won't call the guard. Wait, what? How does his response make sense to that? I don't get that. I feel like that is a bad response. LD says hey too. Hello, Lidarla. Don't play stupid. You're trying to become a member of the Mythic Dawn, and they killed the Emperor.
Very well. I can see you're familiar with Mankar Cameron's Commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards.
Does it, though? They killed the Emperor, you fool!
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have
Yes.
to believe me.
I was there.
I truly had
I stood
no
there,
idea.
mouth
I mean,
agape.
I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar
As they
Cameron's
killed the
views on
Emperor.
Mehrunes
I didn't do
Dagon are
anything to stop it.
fascinating, revolutionary even.
I actually enjoyed it a
But to
lot. That's why I
murder the
want your
Emperor,
copy of Commentaries
Mara,
3 so I can
preserve
join the
us.
Mythic Dawn cult. You better give me that book, because I want to join the cult.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
I need the 4th book as well, Gwyneth.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Alright. What does the note say? Note to Gwyneth. Your interest in the writings of the Master has been noted. You are taking the first steps towards true enlightenment. Persevere, and you might yet join the exalted ranks of the Chosen. If you wish to continue further down the path of the Dawn, you will need the 4th volume of the Master's Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. It can be obtained only from a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn. As your designated sponsor, I will pass on my copy to you if I deem you worthy. Study the first 3 volumes of the Master's writings. Look for the hidden meaning in his words, as best as you are able. When you are ready, come to the sunken sewers under the Elven Gardens in the Imperial City. Come alone. Follow the main tunnel until you reach the room with the table and the chair. Sit down. I will meet you there and give you what you desire. The sponsor. Ooh. That seems fun. Do I gotta go back to Tarmina? No, we're going to the Elven Garden District. I guess we're talking to Boris.
What is it?
We're too old. Good night. All right, good night. They make the 3rd and 4th versions sound so exclusive. Welcome to the stream, Bloomkins. But I mean, they are kind of exclusive. I mean, Gwyneth's Pussyfoot the Third had to special order it, and then like the pussy he gave it to me because he didn't want to get sounded with my Akavir Dai Katana. But the 4th one is like super exclusive. Only cool kids can get it. Only people part of the cool kids club.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Bro, we just talked like an hour ago. You don't need to get a hold of me. I've been in the Imperial City. Anyways, Mythic Dawn meeting.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that 4th book then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Alright. Let's go.
Follow me.
I hate
know
this
how
quest.
To get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
I hate this part of the quest because Boris walks so slow. And if you go too far ahead of him, he stops walking. And if you're too far behind him, he stops walking. It's like the worst of worst. Like the worst flavor of escort mission. Oh my god, he looks fucking bald from here, bro. You know, he just looks bald. Man, I love Unreal Engine 5 on the Nintendo Switch too. This is so good. I don't know what to blame this on. Unreal Engine 5 or Switch 2? Probably a mix of both, right? He's just fucking bald, bro. Alright. These are concessions I'm willing to make. I'm willing to let Boris be bald if I get gyro aim in Oblivion. I say as I miss the mud crab. Whoa, I didn't fucking kill him in one shot? Some strong-ass mud crabs. I guess I never did any archery gameplay in Oblivion, like, at all. Because I did not know that there was 100% arrow retrieval in this game.
This one's mine.
I feel like that's some really important information to have. Okay, well, maybe there's not. Because I didn't get that arrow back. But also maybe I didn't hit the... Yeah, I didn't hit the mud crab. Yeah, I didn't know there was a 100% arrow retrieval in Oblivion. UE5 hair looks so bad, man. Only looks good on high graphic settings. Dude, wait. We need to look at, Outer Worlds beards. The Outer Worlds is like a supremely bad example of it. Just looking up Outer Worlds beards yields no results on Google. That's awesome. Anyways, they're like so sparse and patchy. The beards piss me off. They piss me off so bad. I just want to LARP as a man with a bear that looks like Bear Grylls. That's all I want to do. But Unreal Engine 5 keeps crushing my dreams. Also, something that interesting that I never realized until recently. And that's when Oblivion Remastered came out. I'm actually gonna go... I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some stuff off my shelf. So, when Oblivion Remastered was first coming out, there was a lot of discussion on how the Unreal Engine 5 on top of another game engine would work. But I feel like people didn't realize this at the time because it wasn't as big of a deal back then. But Oblivion Remastered was not the first game to do that. It was actually Fable Anniversary that did that. So, like, you got a game like Fable The Lost Chapters. And it's obviously it's Remaster's Fable Anniversary. And if you look at the back here, I don't know if it'll focus on camera, but it's on. I think it's Unreal Engine 3 that it runs on. This is essentially the same thing as Oblivion Remastered in that it's the original Fables engine below Unreal Engine 5 or Unreal Engine 3 or 4, whatever it is. And the only reason I know that is because there's very specific glitches that are in Fable the Lost Chapters that still work in Oblivion or Fable Anniversary. Like there's this one glitch where there's two weapons actually. There is the crossbow, it's just called the crossbow, and there is the cutlass, it's just called the cutlass. These are two unobtainable items aside from a very specific glitch in a bandit camp where if you sleep in a bed, sometimes a bandit will move and unequip either the crossbow or the cutlass, and you can get that item. And it's also in Oblivion Remastered. Cool little tidbit of information there that I wanted to share.
Out.
So, yeah. Oblivion Remastered was not the first to do it. Although maybe people weren't as surprised as me. I don't know. Like, when I first heard the information, I was like, dude, no way. They're putting a game engine on a game engine? How's that even... Where did Boris go? Where did he go? Oh, they're here. Yeah. Fable did it first.
Over here!
Something disconnected. I don't know what it was. No, it wasn't my capture card. Okay, I actually some USB disconnected. Don't know what it was. But yeah, like I was saying before, I got jump scared by Freddy Fazbear. Fable Anniversary also runs like shit. On modern hardware, it actually runs pretty well. But on the Xbox 360, it was really bad. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black released before Oblivion Remastered and also does the same thing. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just remember a lot of people being surprised by the fact that they were doubling up on engines.
Get my back.
Like, I specifically remember a Mr. Matty B video where he was like, I've never seen this before. But it was not the first time that something like that had ever happened. I didn't even know Ninja Gaiden Black did the same thing. Why did you not kill the goblin? And why is the goblin not aggroing on me? Where is he going? Okay. Glad to know that Oblivion NPCs are intact. I wouldn't want it any other... Boris, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, Boris? Dual engine was used for Fable Anniversary, hence why the Xbox 360 ran so poorly. Yeah. Yeah. Which is interesting because, although I wasn't around for the hype... Well, okay, I was around for the hype cycle of a Fable Anniversary. I just wasn't using the internet back then, just because I didn't have it. But, like... I never hear anybody talk about the doubled engine in Oblivion Anniversary, in Fable Anniversary. You know, that is a game that I wish was on Nintendo Switch. Which is a whole other discussion, right? Not even necessarily on the Switch. I wish it would at least come to Steam, bro. I want Fable 2 on Steam Deck. Although recently Microsoft has been doing backwards compatible PC games, like they recently did Conker's Live and Reloaded on the Microsoft Store for $10. And they're supposed to be doing Xbox 360 games soon. And hopefully they do Fable 2. So maybe we'll finally get a native way to play Fable 2 that isn't through Xenia with mods. I just want a Fable 2 remaster, though, honestly. Like, I would love a Fable 2 anniversary. It's literally my favorite game of all time. I've never played Fable. You should.
Stick together!
It is the greatest game of all time. Definitely not biased at all. Definitely not biased at all. It is really good, though.
Get my back!
But yeah, like I was saying, I don't, like... I've never really heard anybody discuss the duel... I think I already said that, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I've never heard anybody discuss it for Fable Anniversary. Although I guess I haven't necessarily watched, like, any retrospectives on Fable. I try to stay away from retrospectives of videos that are perspective retrospectives for me. Because I don't want to, steal somebody else's words unknowingly. It's a problem when you're making game reviews. Because, like, you know, you make game reviews because you like watching them. And you're like, oh, I want to do that. That seems cool. And then you're like, well, I can't watch game reviews anymore. Because I don't want to say what someone else said. And it's like, even if you were going to say the thing that you say, like, that they said in their video, it's like, now that like, you've heard them say it, it's really hard to word it in a way that isn't the way that they said it. That is something I learned. I hope they fix the stupid jumping glitch on PS5. What jumping glitch? Right, I've been experiencing some weird, like, boost jumping in here. Is that what we're talking about? I'm not necessarily sure. I know what you mean, brother. Also, welcome to the stream, Dr. WD Mustard 67. Dual engines are cool, but I feel like they have weird technical issues that make them not really worth it. I think the problem is Unreal Engine 5. I don't know if it's necessarily the dual engine thing.
You can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting.
I think the real problem is they do the dual engines with Unreal Engine, and then they don't go back and fix the fucking problems that arise from that, even after launch. I think that's the problem. Alright, I'll meet the sponsor, Boris.
No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life.
No. I'll meet the sponsor, Boris. I gotta make sure you live.
Very well, we'll do it your way. Be careful, and remember, we can't leave here without that book. It's our best chance of getting the amulet back.
Hey man, love your shorts, thank you. How's Oblivion Switch? Lies of P got, wait. How's Oblivion on Switch? I got Lies of P instead, but I plan to get this. Again, I've said this a billion jillion times. I'm biased. I love the Switch too. And I love Oblivion Remastered. But I also love Oblivion. But, I think it runs well for what it is. I have a whole review up on my channel. Just like short cliff notes. Looks good. Looks better than the Steam Deck. Runs better than on the Steam Deck. And you can expect around like 30 frames per second on the inside interiors. And like 22 to 25 in the open world areas with some major hitches. If that's something you can live with, then it's good. But again, I have it's not really a review, it's more of my first impressions of the game up on my YouTube channel. But yeah, thanks for the support, man. Also, welcome to the stream. Where you can't even press jump for no reason whatsoever. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I've never had that glitch, but it might be a thing. Oblivion Remastered not being able to jump glitch. There's jump. one of the first things that came up is a Reddit post. You know what? It might not just be you. The first thing that comes up on Reddit. New to Elder Scrolls game. Can't figure out how to jump. Playing on PS5, guessing jump should be X. Does jump unlock when leveled up more, or is my game bugged? On the PS5, the jump button is the triangle button. That simple. Cheers. Sometimes the oh, okay. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you accidentally unbound it or something. Could be. It could actually be a glitch though. I just, from my very brief search, I could not find anything. I second Joe's words. The Switch 2 version is good. We're not biased at all, by the way.
Listen,
We're not biased at all.
I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find
Boris,
the
shut the
amulet
fuck up.
of
You're gonna
kings.
survive, okay? You're not gonna die on me. Don't worry, I never fell. We'll do it together, Boris.
I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
You're right, let's do this. We're gonna survive together. And it's gonna be awesome. It's always really sad when Boris does die. We're gonna drop a quick save. Just in case if he does die. See, the problem with it is, like, he gets ganked up there.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great.
He looks like a... He looks
I have the
Hispanic.
book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment.
There's someone else to come along.
Get the fuck out of the chair!
Kill them!
I literally can't get out. Okay, thank you for getting out of the... And my sword is unequipped. This is catastrophic. Save Boris.
Only the chosen
Save Boris.
will su-
I will put myself in the way of Boris.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
The training of thousands has passed through me.
Holy shit, I'm about to die. Holy shit. Boris, my life is more important.
Watch the flank.
Hold up. Oh my god. Oh my god. He was so strong.
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master.
Why was he so strong? Was it... Tell me your secrets. It had to be the base ring of fire and fire shield. Man, that took my armor up to 18. A badass ring. I could usually fix it by going into my inventory and closing it, so maybe it's just my game, lol. Maybe. I love this game too. It's a good time. FPS is a bit low, but I'd say they would update it if it got improved. Playing anywhere is what makes it so peak. That is... Why does he look so Hispanic? That's what I'm saying. He's like actually... Maybe high elves are supposed to be... Oh, he doesn't look... He doesn't look Hispanic anymore. Was it a different one? Dude, what? I could have swore he had a mustache and a goatee. No, dude, what? That is not the guy. This is not the same guy. He had a mustache and a goatee. He was Hispanic. Dude, they took his Hispanic card away. Dude, free my boy. Make my high elf Hispanic again. Are we both tripping? That's what I'm fucking wondering. He had a mustache and a goatee, bro. I gotta go back in the stream. He had a mustache and a goatee. He had a mustache and a goatee. You cannot tell me he didn't. It fucking just disappeared. Okay. I got it pulled up. I got it pulled up. He definitely has a mustache. And he definitely had a goatee. That is unmistakably what that is. They took my boy's Hispanic card away. How do I open chat back up? I closed it. Now I can't read it anymore. Chat is just gone. Oh, there it is. Dude, what the fuck? They took his Hispanicness away. Alright, well, I got the 4th copy of the Mysterium Xarxes. Wait, Boris.
Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side.
Alright.
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Yes, you will, because I made sure you survived. I did not cowardly run away with them from the man with the Daedric Claymore. What the fuck? Inception-ass gameplay. What the hell? I'm just back where I started. Athletics increased. Ooh, I got a level up. I think there's a bed in here. I think I'm going for a archer build, but I think I'm gonna level up my strength as well this level because I want more carry weight. The 200 base carry weight is kind of pathetic. Dude, there's hella Mysterium Xarxes in here now. And there's hella gold on this table, bro. Thank you, kind sir. Mysterium Xarxes. A chest with more gold. Holy shit, that was 74 gold. That's how much I spent on arrows earlier. So where do I go? Is this locked? Ooh, that is locked. It is a hard lock. Not hard enough, though. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Alright, so. Oblivion Remastered lockpicking expert tip. You want to pick the lock until you get a slow fall one like that, and then just double bounce it. Because when you double bounce it, it won't change the speed. And then when you double bounce it, you can just hit it and click it. Because the speed, like, so, it didn't work like that in Oblivion 2006. But, works like that in Oblivion Remastered. Very, very nice little tip right there. Okay, went and searched it up. Apparently, if you swap present jump buttons, I swapped triangle for X, it bugs the game and causes you to be unable to jump or select quests. So it was just me. I don't know, man. Is that you, though? The game didn't fucking work because you used an option that they programmed into the game? No, bro. No, brother. That is not you. That is the game. That is kind of pitiful. As much as I do like this remaster, there are just so many problems with it. And they literally just abandoned it. Like, the game runs, and they were like, oh, I'm done with it now. It does not give me high hopes for the future of the Elder Scrolls series. I will just say that. I will just say that. It kind of scares me. We got goblins and shit in here. Can I get the sneak attack on this one? I can. Got a rat in my face. Shit. Run away. Whoa, why is my strength being drained? Why is he draining me? Stop draining me, dude. Wait, I need to go back for those arrows. Hold up. I can't walk fast until the spell runs off. Also, I did not know Boris came this way. I thought he just went back the opposite direction. But now he's taking all of my XP. No, he does go back. No, he just came and saved me. For no apparent reason. Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Boris. Always got my back. I mean, it's kind of tragic since I've done the same thing for Skyrim and never had this problem before. Really hope they lock in for ES6. I do too. I saw recently, there was a leak on Twitter that I saw. And, I mean, you know how fucking leaks are. Most of the time, they're not true. But apparently it's going to be an Xbox and PC exclusive. So, you might be cooked. Okay, so, I wanted to talk about this earlier, but I completely forgot. As a very... Boris, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Just standing over there in the corner. He's embarrassed of the take that I'm about to give. As a very general rule of thumb, I think that exclusives are good for the gaming atmosphere because it creates competition. and it creates like player loyalty, and both of those combined makes console manufacturers have incentive to actually make good decisions. I mean, we see where Xbox has ended up, but if something like The Elder Scrolls 6 was like a PC Xbox exclusive only, I would say that's really fucking bad, because The Elder Scrolls is a third party, and I understand that Xbox owns them, but I never really, like, I was kind of excited when they bought them originally, but now that they actually have them and they're fucking just sitting on them, like they're like patent trolling with The Elder Scrolls and Fallout, like they haven't done shit with them. It's like, I don't know, I really don't think they need to own all these game companies. So I really hope that that isn't exclusive. I think that Xbox should work on their own shit that they got. Halo, Gears of War, or maybe, I don't know, create a new damn IP. Sunset Overdrive was pretty cool. They could make a Sunset Overdrive 2. They just need to stop IP squatting. I don't know, buying out your competition just seems really lame. That's like if, and like this would never happen, but it's like if like fucking Sony bought Mario and they were like, yeah, Mario is a PlayStation exclusive now. Except that's not the same thing, because Mario's already a first party IP. That's not a really good. That's not a good. Boris in timeout, yeah. That's not a good what I'm trying to get at here is Elder Scrolls 6, if that leak is true, that's dumb and bad, and Asha, whatever her name is, last name is, needs to lock in, because that's anti-consumer. You own the shit, but like you don't really own the shit. And you know, the response on Twitter that I saw was kind of brain dead too, because a lot of the people were like, it makes sense because Morrowind started out as an Xbox exclusive on console. And the only reason that Morrowind was an Xbox exclusive on console is because the PlayStation 2 literally could not run Morrowind. It was not powerful enough, and the Xbox barely ran that shit. So it's not like something where like Microsoft or like Bethesda was like, I fucking love Xbox, I only want it on Xbox. It was more like they probably wanted it on the PS2. It just, the PlayStation 2 just was not strong enough. That is a strong slaughterfish. Oh. All that's to say, yeah, I do hope they lock in for Elder Scrolls 6. Elder Scrolls needs to stay a multi-platform game. It would only hurt sales locking it to Xbox only when the Xbox has historically sold terrible in comparison to its competition. True. The only generation where it did well was the Xbox 360. And that's because Xbox was making good exclusives back then. That's why you need exclusives. The original Xbox actually did really well for what it was. It outsold the GameCube. The GameCube sold like booty butt. Was it the Dreamcast that generation, or was Dreamcast previous generation? Because I was going to say, like, if Sega made a console that generation, they would have beat the GameCube, but I think Sega did make a console that generation, and they still lost to the GameCube. I don't know, maybe exclusives don't do anything, though, because, like, I feel like the Dreamcast had some cool exclusives, and it just didn't do very well. Although I don't know, dude. I don't really know anything about the Dreamcast other than Crazy Taxi. Did the Dreamcast have cool exclusives? Did it have like? Oh, it had like Sonic Adventure, right? That's probably a cool game. I don't know if it's like I don't know, dude. People actually care about Sonic? I used to like Sonic when I was a kid. Not crazy about Sonic these days. Sony also had no idea how to handle the PS3, apparently. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so from what I remember, Sony first party titles like ran pretty well on PlayStation 3. It was everybody else that didn't know how to handle the PS3 because it was some weird ass fucking architecture. What did that open? I mean, they definitely handled that generation poorly though. Xbox actually would have won that generation had they not made the Kinect and started focusing on the casuals. Sony really like clutched up in the gulag at the end of the generation of the PS3. And now people look back on the PS3 and they're like, dude, the PS3 was so fucking cool. It's fine. PS3 is fine. Had the worst third-party support that generation. I don't even really care about Sony exclusives either. Like, they're all the same shit. Focusing on casuals only works for Nintendo for some reason. See, I think the only reason it works for Nintendo is because they always got like a gimmick to go with it. Like, sure, the Kinect was gimmicky, but it was literally just a worse Wii. Like a worse Wii. And that's why it didn't work. Like, they just took the Wii swag without understanding why the Wii worked. And by the time that Xbox did the Kinect, the Wii was kind of like already like lame by then, because that was near the end of that generation. And then the Wii U happened, and that didn't appeal to anybody apparently. It's always really funny when people are like, dude, the Wii U is such a good console, you should buy a Wii U in 2026. And it's like, no, you shouldn't. Everything that's on the Wii U can be played on the Switch. You shouldn't buy a Wii U. Now, Wii, you can make an argument for the Wii. But the Wii U? No. No Wii U. No Wii for you. Huh. I don't think this is where I wanted to be. As someone who's just joined the live, how's performance and like how's it looking stuff? So again, I've said this a billion jillion times, but performance is fine enough. Generally speaking, you can expect like a pretty stable 30 FPS on the interiors. The overworld is like 22 to 25 with some major hitches, but that's just how it performs on every console. Not 22 to 25 FPS, but like with the major hitches in the open area. That's just on every console. It looks really fucking good though. There are a bunch of weird little things, like a lot of weird problems, like hair, and the DLSS implementation with like shadows and stuff is kind of borked, but very technically, like just very generally speaking, it looks pretty good for a Switch 2 Unreal Engine 5 game. I have a whole review on my not a review, but I have like a first impressions video on my channel if you want to see it. It doesn't come across very good here on stream because of the compressed YouTube video. Remember Sony's attempt at motion control? Also, the Wii U owner here. The Wii U fucking sucks, and I've owned it since 2013. See, I'm glad that there's some sensible people out there. And yeah, I do remember the PlayStation Move. It was one of Sony's many gimmick things they did that they abandoned once it didn't take off. It's like the PlayStation TV. Just like zero support for it. Also, welcome to the stream, Oblivion Cryo. Okay, how do I get out of here? Very easy. Very easy, my ass. I'm the biggest Nintendo autistic on the planet, and even I know the Wii U is S. Dude, I don't know. You might be fighting Scott the Woz for that privilege. Fuck. Fuck. I just want out of here. Okay, we're out of here. I took like the worst possible route to get out of there. Like the longest distance possible. I just did not follow the quest marker. I hate to e-beg, but if you're watching the stream and enjoying it, drop a like on the stream. It would be much appreciated. Helps push it out into the YouTube algorithm. Even though technically speaking, there's no such thing as a YouTube algorithm. It's really just like viewer preference and shit. But just engagement. The algorithm needs engagement. Honestly, the only upside of the Wii U for me was Xenoblade Chronicles X, so I wholeheartedly agree. And that got ported to the Nintendo Switch. What's really funny about Xenoblade Chronicles is that game was so expensive for the longest time for it being a Wii U game. Like, it was like $80. And then the Switch release came out, and the game immediately plummeted. I saw it at a game store yesterday. Not yesterday, but like a week ago for like $8 on the Wii U. I remember I spent 80, like, so I went through a Wii U phase where I was like, dude, I fucking love the Wii U. I didn't play like any games on it. The only thing I played was like fucking Black Ops 2. But I was like, dude, I need to play Xenoblade Chronicles X. Because that's like the only Wii U exclusive other than Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. And I spent like $80 on it. And then after all of that, like after I bought my Wii U and Xenoblade Chronicles and all that, it immediately got a release on the Switch. And I was very sad. Because it immediately dropped in price. And then I sold my Wii U because I was like, this shit sucks and I can play all these games on my Switch. I'm still kind of surprised they haven't ported the Zelda HD games over to the Switch yet, though. That hurts. I do have Twilight Princess and so actually I do have Wii U games. Funnily enough. I don't actually own a Wii U, but I do own the 3 Zelda games on Wii U. The main reason being is emulation, and I thought that it would be cool to rip my ROMs, but I think you need a modded Wii U to rip ROMs, and I don't have a Wii U, so I'm probably just going to pirate the ROMs. But also, I got a really good deal on these. I spent $100 on these 3 games, like as a bundle, and Twilight Princess alone is like a $100 game, so that's pretty nice. I got a Wii U purely for Wind Waker, just for even that to come to the Switch. Like, I swear they're just trying to bury that thing. So, still an upside to having a Wii U in that situation. Wind Waker HD is technically better than the GameCube version. I think graphically speaking, the GameCube version looks better, but the quality of life changes they made to the Wii U version are nice. IMHO. Very surface level opinion. Or very niche opinion, I know.
Greetings.
But I'm sure at some point...
What?
It probably won't be this year, because they're doing Ocarina of Time Remastered this year. But they will definitely sometime in the Switch 2's lifespan either do individual releases for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, or a bundle deal for them sometime in the Switch 2's lifespan. I'm calling it now. Now, I said that might be copium because everybody was saying that during the Switch 1's lifespan, but I think even more so now that Ocarina of Time Remastered came out, they're going to do that. Anyways, I got the Mysterium Xerxes. Also, welcome to the stream, Alex. You go live and I don't even get notified? Dude, YouTube is fucking evil. Dude, thank you for becoming a channel member, Dragon. Now you're double channel member. That's crazy. I scammed you because I raised the channel member prices on this channel. Also, actually, I won't get into this right now because we're playing the game. We'll have a little bit of a just chatting section here in a second. It's Mysterium Xerxes.
The holy book of
Yeah,
the
thank you for
mythic
becoming a
dawn,
channel member, man.
supposedly
I appreciate
written
that.
by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great
Okay, guys.
and
Hold up a
evil
second.
power.
I did this. I used to do this on my old streams. So I'll do this on these streams as well. I originally got this whiteboard for streaming purposes and writing like donators' names and channel member names on the whiteboard. So we'll do that real fast. We will commemorate the channel members. Where is my markers? There they are. So we got holy shit. Everything is falling apart. Channel members. With a little heart. Channel members with a little heart. The first one was Alex. And now we got Dragon. So there. Now you're commemorated on my board. Every time I walk into my office now to record a video or go live, I'll see your name. Thank you for the support, guys. I really do appreciate that. You guys are awesome. What is chat saying now? Hopefully they say something for the 40th. Definitely going to grab the Leak Pro Controller. I got some thoughts on that Pro Controller. I'll talk about them here in a second. The fact that we didn't get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker for the Switch for the anniversary year is a bit ridiculous in my opinion. Dude, they're holding it out for a slow year. They've been doing like yearly Zeldas since like 2016. They're holding out for a slow year. I'm telling you. They're telling you. I'm telling you. They're holding out for a slow year. Mankar Cameron?
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum. Take care.
Oh, I did not say the thing that Mythic Dawn.
To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mankar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought.
All right.
I'll keep
studying.
We're gonna stop there for now.
Of the commentaries. Who knows? I might turn up something.
Playing the game at least. I want to talk about the leaks, like the Zelda 40th anniversary leaks, because I have some thoughts on them, and the people are going to be pissed about my thoughts, but they are truly my thoughts. I was literally wondering when you were going to do more Oblivion on stream. Great way to end a long day. Yes, Zelda leaks. Yeah, we'll take a look at them here. I need to unplug my capture card. That's crazy that YouTube didn't send you the notification, though, especially since you became a channel member. You think that they would take that as a sign that they need to do the push notification to you. I appreciate that you showed up, that you did end up showing up, though. No. I think my Switch Pro Controller is about to die. Yeah, it is. I'm going to leave Oblivion running in the background, because I like the music. Some nice ambiance. Alright. Oh, I gotta fix this. This preview is so fucked. So, we're gonna talk about the Oblivion leaks. Not the Oblivion leaks. Certified yapping time. Let's go. Yapmeister. Dude, what the hell? I'm not yapping. Zelda Pro Controller leaks. Alright. So I'm just gonna bring a picture up of these. Because I have it on good faith that this leak is not necessarily real. My biggest tell is if you look down here where it says The Legend of Zelda, if you look right here, there is like pixel overlap with the over the controller here. Like here. This is the F, and this green part right here, this is the controller. Here, we'll make one of these red. Right, this right here is the controller, And this right here is the F. And as you can see, it intersects over the controller. I don't think that Nintendo would do that because, like, okay, and, you know, see, when I outline it like that, doesn't it look fucking goofy? Is that just me? Am I schizophrenic? There's probably some other stuff. I'm not saying that it's necessarily AI generated. Wait a second. Guys, has anybody noticed this? This is a horse up here. Okay. This right here, this makes me think that it's not necessarily real. The Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller, The Legend of Zelda 40th Anniversary Edition. And then I can't read this. But this doesn't necessarily look like AI-generated text, so I don't think that this box is AI-generated. It does look like it could be a good Photoshop job, though. One thing that I just noticed about this, and I have not noticed this until now, if we look really closely at this 40th anniversary thing right here, this right here is a horse. Now, obviously the horse is in reference to Epona, but when I think of Epona, or like when I think of Zelda horse, I do not think of Ocarina of Time, which is what we're getting. I think of Twilight Princess. Is that just me? You look at the case art. That's Epona on there. Could this mean that we are getting, if this is real, could this be confirmation of Twilight Princess? Who knows? Considering how reluctant Nintendo has been to have colorful Joy-Cons, I highly doubt this is real. Is it colorful, though? Do you think it's too colorful to be Nintendo? Some other discrepancies that I've noticed is, like, the Hylian insignia here looks slightly different than the one right here. Now, that just could be because it's a low pixelated image. But I can't see the finer details. Like, right up here, you can see that we got the... I think that's Courage, right? This is Courage right here. I can't necessarily make that piece of the Triforce out on either of these. I can't independently verify those. Like the NES sprite. Could be early test prints, not final production. Maybe. It could be. It could be. Always took that logo as the new Link throwing a sword. Oh, see? I see a horse. I don't know if I necessarily see Link going up like that. Now, Dragon had a good point that it could be too colorful. I don't know if I've ever seen like a special edition Pro Controller. I think Tears of the Kingdom got one, right? Yeah, so this is Tears of the Kingdom up on the screen right here. It's not very colorful now that I'm looking at it. But I don't know if it's too dissimilar to what we got. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, it could be fake. This is literally the Tears of the Kingdom one. This is literally the Tears of the Kingdom one. Triforce in the top. Different colored Joy-Cons. Some random bullshit going off on the right side. Dude, this literally could just be an edited version of the Tears of the Kingdom one. It actually looks really similar, guys. Low-key will hate if this is real just because they won't sell the Joy-Cons separate. They wouldn't even sell the white Joy-Cons from the OLED separate. That is a good point. And I haven't even started looking at this. I don't know. I have my doubts about this Pro Controller being real. Although if it is real, it does look badass. Not gonna lie. Now, let's take a look at the leaked Switch 2 Zelda. There was a console leak, right? There was. Let's take a look at it. Copy image. This right here is the leak for the console. We're going to put this off to the side and put this off to the side. So we're going to be able to independently verify this stuff. Not independently, but having it side by side I think will be nice. Now, what I would like to see... The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I can make that out enough. It does have the same... like, horse logo down here. Like, this is definitely the same 40th logo. So, I think that rules out AI, because I don't think AI would be that consistent. So, it could be a Photoshop job. And I think not being able to make out the details on the Triforce is just because it's a low-resolution image. So I think that's good. Nintendo Switch, that is kind of bleeding over. Oh, okay. And again, this could just be because we're losing quality. But if you look at this Switch 2 logo down here, there is no separation between Nintendo and Switch. But if we look over here, there is separation between Nintendo and Switch. Possibility of a bad Photoshop job. You know, we took a look at the Tears of the Kingdom Pro controller. It looks like this. What does the Tears of the Kingdom OLED look like? I haven't even began to look at the, like, the actual art of the Tears of... So... Okay. We got double-sided. Triforce in the middle. Two sides. Triforce in the middle. Two distinct sides. The Joy-Cons look different enough. We got little logos on the bottom on both of these. I like the brown back of the dock. Attention. Can I read that if I zoom out, maybe? No, I cannot. Attention something, something, something. Nintendo. You know, I don't know, chat. What do we think? Is it just me, or was anyone else hoping there would be more gold on the controller and system? Yeah, you know, when I think of Zelda Special Editions, I do think of gold. It's usually the gold system. I'm always hoping that the Switch 2 would be gold. It feels weird, the Joy-Cons, as they didn't did it with Skyward Sword and Never Again. That they released the Joy-Cons separately for the Skyward Sword one. I think that's what you mean, right? It's not just you, Alex. I want Nintendo to put more gold on the system controllers. I love the gold 3DS. The gold 3DS was based. I don't know, chat. What do we think? I don't think it's AI. I think the possibility of it being a pretty good Photoshop.
Speak.
I think it's about 50-50. I think these could be real leaks, now that I've taken a closer look at them. Because, okay, so I think that this stuff down here with the, you know, the overlapping of the over the controller, I don't think that Nintendo would make, like, a design choice like that. And I think the separation down here, while that could just be because there's not enough pixels in the, like, the photo resolution, I don't think Nintendo would do that. But, also, if it is a prototype, like Alex said, this could just be a mock-up prototype.
What is it, citizen?
So, I would like to know... It's just really... I feel like it's really consistent. But if they were using, like, the same... Like, if they made these proprietary things for, like, a Photoshop, I think it would make sense for them to be consistent. Also, it's printed on some pretty high quality. This would be a really good fake if it was fake. I think it's either really early concept design or a damn good Photoshop. I think so as too. I mean, that's really... I mean, that's really the only two possibilities, right? I would say err on the side of caution, but I'm gonna be honest, I think that this might be real. After reviewing it, I had my doubts, and I haven't very closely looked at them until just now. Like, I had already noticed this when I looked at it earlier. But I think it
What
could
is
be
it,
real.
citizen?
Just the consistency is why I think it's real. I think it would, if this was Photoshop, there would be less consistency. I am wondering what this white thing back here is. This little white piece of pixel right here. I do wonder what that is. I'm gonna hold out and hope, as I don't own the Pro Controller yet. Would have bought the Resident Evil one, but it sucks and I like the design. Hold out, brother. Let's inject some copium and hope this is real. Let's inject some copium. I think it's real. I pray. I pray that it's real. It's just so consistent. The only thing that... Okay. New bit of schizophrenia unlocked. The reds on these switch boxes are different. This is the red. It's more of like a pink from this box.
Speak.
And this is the red. Oh, shit. This one. This is the red from this box. Why are we not painting?
What is it, citizen?
Yeah, see, when you put them side by side like that, it's really apparent. I would assume that these pictures were taken by the same guy in the same lighting conditions. And I feel like these reds look too different. But again, it could be prototypes, and I would just assume that these were taken in the same lighting conditions, though. But I mean, looking at it, if you look at like something like the cardboard is a different color. So it could just be like slight differentiation in like the exposure from frame shot to frame shot. Also, looking at the switch boxes here, this is like a stack of switch boxes right here. Like this is a whole stack of boxes.
You have my
So there's multiple here. I think that it might be real, guys, because this is a whole stack of them. I'll go check my Switch 2 dock and see if there is writing with a white mark. On regular Switch 2, there is no writing, just blank, so not sure what the white mark could be. Oh shoot, Mario Sunshine is finally on NSO GameCube app. It got released a couple weeks ago, right? Dude, because of that, Super Mario 3D All-Stars went down in price because of the GameCube release. Mario 3D All-Stars. I bought it recently for that video that I made like a couple months ago on my main channel. And it was like $90 when I bought it. And now it has dropped to $70. So I bought it at a bad time.
What is it, citizen?
If we look at like recently sold eBay listings, we got... Oh, well this one was like 80. But that was a bid. Best offer, 86. Okay. So it's... I mean, I bought it for like... So I got it for 90 and that was with a discount. Its sticker price was like 100 when I bought it. Low-key hope the GameCube app gets Mario Kart Double Dash. It probably will. I also bought 3D All-Stars, paid 85. Okay, so maybe I overpaid for it. I saw it at McKay's for like $120, so I thought anything below that was a good deal. Dude, people always... So I've bought a few things from McKay's, and I've shown them off in YouTube Shorts, and people are always like, oh my god, is that McKay's? I fucking love McKay's. I'm like, I hate McKay's. Their shit's always overpriced. I saw a copy of Red Dead Redemption used for the Nintendo Switch at McKay's with the new sticker price from GameStop on it that said $39.99 on it. Their sticker price on it for the used copy was $63.49. OMG McKay's, bro. It's so pricey there. Yes, okay, so I'm not the only person that thinks it's pricey in McKay's. Chad, I think we got our answer. I think this is real. I think that the Switch 2 Nintendo leaks are... I think it's real cinema. I think it's real cinema. Smash like because it's real cinema, guys. Here, I'll create a poll. Everybody watching the stream has to answer. Is the leak real? Yes or no? Answer the poll right now. Answer the poll. Do we think it's real, chat?
You have my ear, citizen.
Dude, thank you, Alex, for the dono. I don't know what 100 sent 100 for 2 joules. I don't know what that is, but thank you. I appreciate that. Sent 100 for 2 joules. What even is that? I don't know. How does YouTube work?
Speak.
Not sure either. Haha. Thanks for whatever. I still appreciate it. I wanted the Zelda Pro 2 controller, but I bought the Black 2 Pro controller from QVC for $70 last month. Dude, that sucks. That feels bad, man. I bought mine recently open box for $50. No matter which way you slice it, I think that the Pro controller is still a really good controller. Low key. I mean, worst comes to worst, you could sell your Pro controller before the Zelda one comes out.
What is it,
and then you
citizen?
could just go out and buy it. Or you could like trade it into GameStop for store credit. Because I think they're doing like 100% trade-in credit on controllers right now. And then you could get your 100% trade credit and then buy the special edition one then. I was able to find Minecraft Story Mode, the complete, $20. Maybe it's just Mackenzie you have. Maybe. What console was the complete story on? Switch? Because that one is kind of expensive. Due to the boxes being stacked the whole at the top where the barcode would sit, it'd be incredibly hard to Photoshop, but the pic does look clean. 4 votes out of 15 people watching. But we got 75% of people saying that yes, the leak is real. I am inclined to believe that it is real. It is real, dude. Netanyahu made this. This is Netanyahu. He took the picture. My McKay sucks, bro. I hate Winston. Dude, you from Winston-Salem? That's crazy. If you're from Winston-Salem, that is a fucking crazy pool. I swear like everybody is from North Carolina.
You have my ear, citizen.
I live in Raleigh. I go to the Raleigh McKays. I wrestled at in middle school. I went to McKay's, not McKay's. I went to the Winston-Salem ice rink, and I had a state wrestling tournament there in my 7th grade year. I'm from Virginia, but I live near Winston now. Dr. W.D. Mustard, why did you say PS4 and then delete the message?
You have my ear, citizen.
I was about to read it and ask about it. What was that? What was that about? Alright, well, it seems like most of us think that the Switch 2 Pro controller is real.
You have my ear, citizen.
Whoa. I did some weird stuff with my screen just then. Alright, fellas. I think I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you for everybody that came out to it. We've been streaming for 2 hours, and Zelda Pro controller is real.
What is it,
It is real, dude. Thank you for everybody that came out of the stream. I really do appreciate it. I really don't know what else to say. If you're watching the stream and you haven't watched it, go watch my Oblivion Remastered First Impressions. I put so much effort into it. I made it in an afternoon. But yeah, thank you for all the support on the stream, especially to the channel members. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I plan on trying to stream more often. I think the plan is if I can't get a long-form video out for the day, or if I just don't have anything that I want to talk about, I'll just stream instead. Now, that wasn't what happened today. I was able to make a long-form and stream, but it was also because I wanted to play Oblivion Remastered. And then I just started fucking yapping about the Switch 2 Pro controller. I just realized why you guys were making fun of me for yap. I thought y'all were making fun of me because I'm yapping. My name is literally Joseph Yaps. I needed the notification next time you do. Dude, I'll send you brainwaves. I'll use telepathic communication. Please. Do you have post notifications on? Make sure you hit the bell icon, guys. Although, even if you hit the bell icon, YouTube still will not send you notifications. That is literally a channel metric that I can look at in my YouTube studio. It'll say like
You have my
percentage
ear,
of people with post notifications on, percentage of people that receive notification. Yapception. Love the stream, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Set for all personalized? Yeah, I think you just set for all. YouTube somehow told me, but like several minutes late. Hey, at least they told you. Coming late is better than not coming at all, right? Not even, like, okay. Genuinely, I appreciate it that you guys take time out of your day to come watch me. If you don't come watch me, it's still cool because you watch the channel. So, like, not even necessarily, like, watching the streams, you know? It is nice. I do like it. I get ad revenue from it. But no, I genuinely appreciate you guys. It's really cool. I even genuinely just enjoy your rants. Dude, thank you. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. He does. A wizard is always on time. I even appreciate the lurkers, dude. The people that, said literally, the people that have been watching the stream and literally said nothing the entire time. Like this guy, Concrete. He sent 2 messages the entire stream. There's no telling how long he's been in here. But he was here. He was lurking. See, okay, I'm gonna go on a little rant before I end here.
What is it, citizen?
Like I've tried to get into watching live streamers and I can never do it. Because like I'll try and pick small streamers and I don't know what it is. Big streamers too, though. But like they don't read their chat. Or they read it super late. I try and read every chat message and to like give some type of like actual answer. And I think that's probably, I mean, I'm able to do that because I don't have that many people talking in chat. But it's like, I don't know, like if you have like 5 viewers, dude, and I'm like the only person chatting in your chat, why are you not chatting? I picked you because I thought I could get a response from you. Dude, Concrete sent his 3rd message of the day. What the fuck? But anyways, where I was going with that is I don't, like, again, I appreciate you watching the stream if you're not saying anything in chat, but, like, what's the point in watching a live stream if you're not, like, interacting with the stream? Like, isn't that the point of the live stream? Like, because surely, like, okay, there's, like, part of the so I like live streaming, right? But I always get, like, self-conscious when I live stream. Because I come from YouTube land where, like, I record the video and, like, 100% of the video has to be entertaining. Like, I have to talk 100% of the time. And I feel like there's a lot of downtime in a live stream. And so there's, like, literally, like, minutes of the stream where I'm, like, not saying anything, just watching the game. And where was I going with that? Oh, I'm self-conscious. Dude, I have no fucking idea. I have no idea where I was going with that. But no, I get self-conscious because I'm like...
Speak.
Dude, what am I supposed to say? Oh, yeah. I was tying it back into lurkers. Like, I feel like the point of live streaming, right, is to get the interaction with a streamer. And it's like, if I'm just sitting there watching the stream, like playing a game, with just, like, with my face, like, little Inception here, right? If I'm just sitting here, looking at the screen... not saying anything, you're not interacting with chat, like, what's the point? What's the point of lurking? I used to lurk. It's kind of nice just to have someone on in the background, but I've become quite the yapper with streamers I love to watch.
Speak.
I guess that makes sense. I guess I didn't consider the fact that people could just be listening to listen. That is a good point. My mind is now opened. I'm going to yap now, bro. Matt Coffer 1522. Keep being consistent. You've got what it takes, dude. I appreciate it. I saw a fucking Papa Gut clip where it was like, if you could get 100 viewers consistently, you can stream full time. And I feel like 100 viewers is not that much. Because yesterday when I was streaming, and like I was streaming on a release of a new game. So, like, the numbers were slightly inflated, but, like, I peaked during that stream at, like, 50 viewers. And I feel like 50 more would not make that much of a difference. Also, I streamed that entire time without ads on the stream.
Speak.
And again, I'm a greedy bastard. I love money. I felt like really dumb after I did that because the stream did so well. I played Oblivion back in the day when I transferred from private school. I was young, had absolutely zero friends, and played this game 24/7 to cope. It had a very special place in my heart. I would say similar story with me, but with Skyrim. But I mean, I didn't. I played video games to cope as a child because I had a kind of fucked childhood. Don't want to get into that, but yeah, video games are a really nice way to cope. Especially the Elder Scrolls, because you can literally just like be transported into another world. I used to like, unironically, I used to pray to God. There was two things that I would consistently pray to God for. I'd be like, God, please turn the world into anime, and make me the main character and give me an anime girlfriend. And I would pray for him to turn the world into Skyrim and make me the Dragonborn. And like, no Diddy, bro. I actually used to pray for that shit to happen. Can we talk about why Minecraft Switch 2 isn't full? Don't even get me fucking started, dude. Don't even get me fucking started on Switch 2 Minecraft being a game keycard.
What is it, citizen?
The algorithm is the final boss to gaming viewers. How so? Understand, man, my childhood was pretty rough. Parents were nuts, school life was bad, and my GameCube was the best escape. I grew up with an Xbox 360, not a GameCube. But yeah, same. It's kind of crazy how like gamers can come together on that topic. Also, why the fuck is it taking them till October? Yes. Okay, so I recently did like 100 days challenge on Minecraft Nintendo Switch, and that shit ran like butt cheeks near the end because there was so much going on. You would think that it literally would just be like taking the mobile version of the game, because I mean essentially the Switch 2 is just like an Android tablet. You'd think it would just be taking the the best version of the Android game and putting it on the Switch 2. It literally cannot be that fucking hard. Why is it taking till October? And the fact that it's not fully physically... Look, I understand that the game is $40 digitally. And so they want the physical to also be $40. But I would rather just pay like $60 for a full physical cartridge of Minecraft on the Switch 2. I would pay for that shit, no diddy. I just want to own the full game. I hope that there's an upgrade, like a free upgrade path. Because if there is, I'll just completely skip the Switch 2 version of the game. Minecraft Dungeons is going to come out first. Like, I didn't even know that. I've never played Minecraft Dungeons, but the fact that it's coming out first is crazy. I mean, it's probably because the game already runs on the Switch, right? Joseph, do you like Naruto? I see you play Part 1 music in some of your videos. So, I actually hate Naruto. But I think that specific track is really good. But no, I hate Naruto. It is like my least favorite shonen anime. I would rather watch One Piece than Naruto. I just think the pacing is so bad, and at least the anime. The manga's probably fine, but the pacing in the anime is so bad. It needs like a Dragon Ball Z Kai, but like Naruto Z Kai. I don't like it. If you like it, that's fine. I'm glad you like it, but I don't like it. Also that's how it works for Bug Rock. They just the mobile version pro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it literally is just the you hate My Hero Academia. Honestly, based. I like My Hero Academia. Okay. Back to the anime thing. So, I can't watch anime. Like, I like anime, but it's hard for me to watch shonen anime, specifically My Hero Academia. And I was watching My Hero Academia when I was like in middle school and high school when it was first coming out. Or like when it was first coming out, I was in the 8th grade. And then I was watching it as I got into high school, because that's when I have not watched the final 2 seasons. Because every time I watch My Hero Academia, I get this feeling where I want to be anime. Like, I get this feeling in my chest, and it makes me feel so fucking cringe. I'm like I feel it in my heart. I'm like, dude, I am anime. I am. And it's like specifically My Hero Academia. I really like that show, but I don't like the way that it makes me feel. There's the old shonen anime had such slow pacing. There's a reason for that if you know your old anime lore. It has something to do with the anime was coming out faster than the mangas were being written, right? The chapters, so they had to do a bunch of filler to stay on pace. I really like Inuyasha. Did you enjoy Dragon Ball Super? I have not fully watched Dragon Ball Super. I watched Resurrection F, and I watched Battle of Gods, the movies, when those first came out. I actually watched Mengato F, a pirated version of Mengato F, when that first came out. And then I also watched a pirated version of Battle of Gods when it first came out. And then I have not watched the rest of Dragon Ball Super, but I have watched the entire Tournament of Power arc. And that shit was peak, but I don't know anything in the middle of that. I have watched the original Dragon Ball, though, and I'm currently reading the original Dragon Ball manga, and I'm hoping that's pretty cool. Only anime I watched is Dragon Ball. It's peak, dude. Don't let the naysayers destroy your enjoyment of Dragon Ball. It's peak. I love when people throw hands.
You have my ear, citizen.
I said I was going to end the stream like 30 minutes ago. I'm actually gonna end, enough talking about anime. We're actually gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for everybody that came out to the stream. I will try and stream more often. I cannot promise anything, but at least once or twice a week is the plan. Maybe more. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.